Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? Introduce myself, my name Rabi Apatin Harahap from English class and my numbers today 2003-05-0021. Alright, I want to explain the journal that is research and EVL teacher in several countries have discussed a great deal on the topic of learning. Characteristic difference in learning English and language learning style have been one of the most popular aspects. Researchers have focused on. Little attention has paid to this field in Vietnam. Up to now, only a few studies have been found. Some research such as Nguyen 1989, Du 1982, and Lee 1982 in their studies referred to learning strategies in general. Lee 1999 studies their differences in language learning strategies and such variable as field of study. Length of 30 study gender, ego learning language experience, and English proficiency level, grammar translation method, and an emphasis on mechanical. The result of the analysis and discussion indicate that there existed some significant relationship between student learning style, preferences, and such variable as field of study. Length of 30 study gender, ego learning language experience, and English proficiency level, grammar translation method, and an emphasis on mechanical. Individuals were only preferred by a tiny number of EVL students. This suggested that EVL students showed a strong preference more communicative activities that enable them to be involved in physical movement. It seems students are more and more other can let them study alone to figure out the answer. Combine multiple learning style together to make lessons more vivid and interesting. For instance, before asking students to discuss in group, teachers think themselves to active learning and express a negative attitude toward passive learning or rote learning. It is suggested that teachers should, or before organizing some games or auditory activities, teacher can give visual introduction or visual aids to help learn with memory, which result in a number of typical learning styles, with visual learning being one of them. The study proved that the visual and the visual. Although it is said that traditionally the teaching of EVL in Vietnam is dominated by a teacher-centered, book-centered, but there when being assignment activities that not match their learned type, the teacher needs to make clear the objective of each learning. Text especially those which learning of some learning types are unfamiliar. A detailed instruction as regard how the text should be formatted should also be given to us too. Reduce learning misunderstanding, dissatisfaction, and opposition. Teacher 1998 p. 245. Alright, that's all my explanation. Hopefully it's useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.